Hello, I'm Shivani. Welcome to today's class. Today we are going to do the past perfect continuous tense or the past perfect progressive tense. That's another name for it. This tense refers to an action that began before a certain point of time in the past and continued till that point of time. For example, he had been busy copying until the invigilator arrived. He had been busy copying until the invigilator arrived. She had been writing a letter when she heard him come. The structure of the past perfect continuous tense is subject plus had plus been plus the main verb. Had is the auxiliary verb or the helping verb. Been is also an auxiliary verb or the helping verb. Main verb is in the form of present participle, also known as the ing form of verb. For example, I had been singing. Had is the auxiliary verb, been is another auxiliary, and singing is the present participle or the ing form of verb. She had been reading, they had been working. The subject, whether singular or plural, is followed by the auxiliary had, which is followed by the auxiliary been plus the main verb. Past perfect continuous tense is used when an action or activity that was in progress in the past ended before another action or activity that took place in the past. For example, I had been working with my old firm for 10 years when I was offered this new job. So I had been working is the past perfect continuous. This ended when I was offered this new job. This is in the past, simple past tense. They had been swimming for quite some time when it started to rain. The past perfect continuous is generally used in combination with simple past, as you can see from the examples. Now, negative sentences. Past perfect continuous can be changed into the negative form by adding the word not after the auxiliary had. For example, I had not been singing. She had not been reading. They had not been working. Now let's find out how to form interrogative sentences in the past perfect continuous tense. Just interchange the position of the auxiliary had with the subject. For example, had she been singing? So she had been singing has been changed into had she been singing. Had I been reading? Had they been working, etc. We know that stative verbs such as know, believe, love, hate, like, be, etc. are not used in continuous forms. They are not action verbs, they are stative verbs. So they are not used in continuous form with past perfect continuous tense as well. Thus, it's incorrect to say she had been believing her or I had been knowing him. Instead, we should say she had believed her, I had known him, etc. While speaking and in informal writing, contractions are used, such as I'd for I had, she'd for she had, they'd for they had, etc. In negative sentences, had not becomes hadn't. For example, I hadn't, She hadn't. We hadn't. And so on. So, dear viewers, remember the rules and keep practicing. Like the video and send your comments. Bye.